The host of that event that we're going to present the award to was Ernie Johnson. And Ernie Johnson said, I remember when this was breaking out and everybody, was calling in and contributing shoes. And he said, what can I do to help you? I said, you're Ernie Johnson, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
So he said, well, I would love to see if I can get Turner to get engaged in this. So he called me about 7 days later. You could have thought Ernie Johnson just won a lottery. He said, man, you won't believe this. Turner wants me to have you on the show on Mother's Day. And me, Charles Barkley, and Ken, we're going to all go barefoot. And we're going to have you, we want you to talk about our mission. So I went on there. I thought he was goofing around. So he called me and said, this is going to be the day. Drove down to Atlanta from Charlotte. And I was on the show. They were all barefoot. They got those set up that Adidas and Nike and all these folks contributed over 20,000 shoes, and they gave us a significant contribution. But it was so cool. One of Kenny Smith's person was actually in the audience that day. And after I finished sharing my story, he said, Manny, are you for real? I said, yes, I am. He said, Manny, I think I can help you get 1 million shoes. I said, don't tease me.
Don't tease me.
And he said, Manny, I'm actually working with a couple of NBA players that's about to launch a new footwear that was going to be launched exclusively through, at that time, actually Sears and Kmart. But we've been looking for a cause. But when I heard you open your mouth, started talking about what you're called to do and how you are called, I had to help you. Crazy because of that. Sears ended up donating 1.3 million pairs of shoes to kick off this amazing global launch of this product that automatically puts Samaritan's feet on the map because Ron Hunter went barefoot.
Right.
Somebody's obedience created ripple effect because a guy came to Africa 40-some years ago to provide a pair of shoes to an African kid that said yes. Ron said yes. Ernie said yes. And all of a sudden this ripple effect came, and I said, well, this is so crazy. So I chose to go walk barefoot from Charlotte to Atlanta. Actually, Ernie Johnson came and helped me finish up because we started the Speedway in Charlotte. We ended up actually in Atlanta. That began a whole different thing.
Hang on, you didn't tell me that. You walked from Charlotte to Atlanta?
Charlotte to
barefoot?
Atlanta, barefoot, for 2 weeks. I didn't think 300 miles was that long as I started that journey until my podiatrist saw me every single day. Said, Manny, you're going to destroy your feet. And I looked him in the eye. I said, yes. I lost about 2 or 3 nails, toenails, and a few puncture here and there. And every day that they'll soak my feet and try and treat it because of some of this stuff so I don't have infection. I said, I get to do this for 2 weeks. But there's over 1 billion people around the world that this is their reality. That me doing this will actually help create awareness for this cause.